After this UFC fight, one of the fighters breaks down on the floor thinking he's lost, so his opponent helps him back up, only to find that he's actually won.
Thank you, Alexander Gustafsson. You made me a better man and fighter tonight.
This footballer celebrates his goal by running into the stands and celebrating with his grandmother, who begins to cry at tears of joy.
Schizza per Florenzi! Ale! Ale! 2-0 per la Roma! Al 13esimo Alessandro Florenzi! Il raddoppio della Roma. Dove va Florenzi? Dove sta andando, ragazzi? Fatemi vedere Florenzi. È andato in comune ai compagni. Florenzi non so dove sia andato, adesso glielo chiederemo dalla mamma, credo, o dalla nonna. Alessandro Florenzi. E qui c'è tanta emozione.
Bellissimo,
molto bella, molto bella questa scena.
One of these fighters in this MMA match dislocates his shoulder, so his opponent stops the fight and actually helps him relocate it before continuing. In this very bizarre moment of respect, this referee proposes to the linesman before a football match begins. These footballers all come together to push this ambulance off this pitch after it breaks down. Ronaldo defends this Japanese boy after his fans laugh at him for not being fluent in Portuguese.
Ok.
O que devo fazer?
Why they smile? Why? You speak good Portuguese. Very good. They should be happy because you try very hard.
This baseball player catches this ball and simultaneously saves this reporter's life by doing so.
Yeah, keep it on the field.
Basketballer Steven Adams saves his teammate from a scary fall when he actually catches him in midair.
That's a glass.
Adams firmly goes over the top. And Adams making sure he's okay.
You look at him right here. He tries to hold him up. Make sure he doesn't hit.
Serena Williams helps her opponent after she is injured in this tennis match. This next footballer misses this penalty on purpose as he believes his team didn't earn it. Ronaldo lets this pitch invader take this selfie with him. The Barcelona kids team console this Japanese kids team who lost to them. This tennis player uses a chair to hug his opponent who is very tall. This next footballer scores with his hand. He could have gone on with the game and no one would have known, but he admits it to the referee.
هل سيضع
حارس المرمى.
هنا يعترف الحكم.
This MMA fighter pleads with the referee that his opponent is knocked out so he doesn't have to keep hitting him.
Now George has his head free.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's out.
Forges got caught.
This MMA fighter, who is undeniably winning, taps out so he doesn't have to hurt his opponent anymore.
Flyweights, Jeremy Racer in the black and blue, Mike Pantenko, and it's Pantenko who's just teeing off. He's the guy delivering the beating. And he keeps it going, and then he backs off and taps out.
Lionel Messi sees this pitch invader, and instead of condemning him, he actually hugs him. Neymar Jr. gives his shirt to this disabled fan after the game ends. For this footballer's last match, the players and fans give him the best send-off that he could ask for. Ronaldo hugs kids while he's in the tunnel in this video. These Real Madrid players hug the Barcelona players in the tunnel before the match begins. This Swansea fan has an amazing reaction to seeing Wayne Rooney.
His own carries a responsibility, and his touch and he's bringing people into play, and his awareness has to be good today.
Luis Suarez signs the top of this young Uruguayan fan. This man accidentally runs over Usain Bolt, so when he sees Usain Bolt next, he actually gives him a gift to say sorry.
Ah, mamma mia!
No, questa poi no.
Pazzesco.
This man kisses this tennis net lady when he accidentally hits her with the ball.
I can't believe he's landed 2 blows on the same net court judge, and he goes up with the apologetic smooch on the cheek. It was well received.
This rugby player gives away his medal to a young fan. Ronaldo gives Matuidi his captain's armband in this respectful clip. This player saves his teammate's life by performing first aid on him. This runner helps her rival in this race.
Arden McMath cramping up in the legs very obviously has gone to the track a couple times, and she's going to get helped across to finish a standing ovation here in Columbus.
Mike Tyson knocks his opponent down in this fight, but instead of celebrating, he actually helps him back up.
Instructions given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets it with the right hand, and Etienne with a foot right hand. He knocks him out in the first round with a foot right hand.
This tennis player comes to the aid of an injured ball girl.
Would cause
This wrestler carries his injured opponent off the canvas. Theo Walcott celebrates his goal and his win with a fan after the match. This player carried an injured bird off the football pitch who was hit by the ball.
Is he going to pass the concussion?
This young child interrupts Casemiro's interview, but he doesn't mind at all. Ronaldo lets this ball boy take a picture with him.
And Cristiano gives him one. Cristiano sent him off with a hug. So nice.
This footballer saves his opponent's life in this video. This tennis player helps his opponent who's injured. Puyol, a former Barcelona defender, stops this fight from escalating. Even though he gets hit, he controls his anger. This young boy receives a souvenir baseball, but he actually decides to give it to a little girl behind him.
Isn't that nice? Somebody's made a friend.
Novak Djokovic plays with a fan in a wheelchair.
Okay. Oh my God, man.
This girl gets knocked down while playing volleyball and all the players help her up. These female football players help this player whose hijab falls off. This little kid idolises Messi and doesn't want to leave his side, and Messi is completely fine with it.
الآن متواجد مع ليونيل ميسي حقق حلمه.
This tennis player stops the play to help this injured ball boy. Michael Jordan cries at this Kobe Bryant memorial service.
I'll have to look at another crime meme for the next. I told my wife I wasn't going to do this because I didn't want to see that for the next 3 or 4 years.
Federer lets this ball boy play with him at this tennis match and actually lets him win. This crowd go absolutely wild after this young fan scores this goal. In this amazing moment, Drogba is very proud of his opponent's goal. As it was this cricket player's last match, the guy's team salutes him.
Close to Inzamam-ul Haq as it's his last match for Pakistan, his last one-day international. Nice touch. And applause to him as he leaves the pitch.
John Cena cries in this video out of respect for this kid.
Let alone walk. One thing I learned from you was to never give up. Thank you for being a positive role model. Over here. Coolest surprise ever.
Mbappe met a kid fan who idolised him, and Mbappe had all the time in the world for him. This basketball player gives this kid his game shoes. This girl gets to meet Neymar Jr. and it made her day. This girl with cancer received flowers from this football team, one player at a time. This MMA fighter helps his injured, distraught opponent off the canvas. Neymar and Modric in this video swap shirts after the game. This 2-year-old Titan fan gets carried by one of the players and high-fives all the players while walking through the tunnel.
Players well as they headed out on the field.
What's up, big man?
Titans linebacker Wesley Woodyard picked Eli up and shared.
This quick-thinking coach saves this gymnast from a life-threatening fall.
This does a handstand split on the high bar. Suddenly, her hands slip.
While the press are dragging Bale through the mud, Ronaldo defends his old teammate.
I think Gareth Bale do it well, but it's better to leave him alone, don't make him pressure, do pressure to another player.
Nadal lets his opponent serve after someone from the crowd distracted his opponent.
I can only make an announcement, that's all I could do.
A shout from the crowd. There we go.
Salah celebrates with his daughter after he gets the Golden Boot award.
Goal scorers, we always find someone or some way in their memory. You'd probably have to say that's probably our greatest.
This dad, in order to save his son's team from conceding, pushes his son in front of the ball as it's about to go in.
The goalkeeper going, mate, get back in goal.
Lewandowski fulfills this young fan's dream when the player gets to meet him. Thiago Silva gives Mbappe a Michelangelo mask for his birthday. Thiago Silva also gives this cold child his jacket to wear. These teams let this handicapped guy kick off the game for them. This motorsports athlete saves his opponent's life. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.